Yo, so what's all the hype with this Mantis thing? All right, Mantis has been kind of popping off lately. So, I mentioned on my one of my previous videos that it was a hot mint, okay? Hot mint indeed. And it was minting out fast. Like I saw it when it was just at like 5% mint. It looked pretty cool. The animations on its X looked pretty cool. And that's kind of unique. So having like these type of pixel, animation type things. It looks good. Like you got Kango has it. Kango is literally the first meme coin to have pixel animations. I've never seen another meme coin have such clean and high quality animations, pixel animations as Kango. It's the first meme coin to have such animations, and that's a trendsetter. And here we are with the next one. Mantis is trying to do the same. It doesn't have as as clean. Someone was mentioning like, oh, it looks like the background might be some AI usage. And yeah, the background, the dev or the artist or whatever, he said, background, it's especially for time, for being more efficient on the time. Background could be done with AI, but then they have an artist, touch it up, make sure it looks good, and then they have the characters 100%, hand drawn, animations 100% done via hand drawn. So they they're doing really, really cool stuff. And here's their website. Like, website's looking real clean, real good. Little Mantis thing bouncing around. So Mantis, it's a carnivore. Remember, it's not just like a plant eater. This thing's a carnivore, so don't underestimate. But the thing with Mantis, it's like the supply is heavily in like these top 50, it's heavily concentrated supply. So I was just telling the community, like, the community's really got to come together and donate. Everyone donate like 10% of their bag, and then boom, the community fund can raise at least 5% of the total supply, and that can go a long way. So, if the artist, dev keeps grinding, keeps producing this good animation art, the content, the team is growing. They added 2 more team members recently. So it's really good to see. It's a micro cap. It's high risk, high reward still. Don't throw your whole, everything into this thing. It's just like you got some few scraps. It's not a bad play. It's a fun play, So their chart's been doing pretty good. It's hard to see it exactly, but had a crazy high boost near mint while it was still minting. Huge whale or whatever it was just buying things up, and it's been steadily increasing since then. So it's not bad. It's still under $50,000 market cap. It can easily reach 100,000, and especially when it starts making a foundation for itself, setting itself as a player in the ecosystem, it can easily reach go into this range of 500,000 to $1 million market cap. Meet with the OGs around here. I mean, some of the OGs, Croak has come up really fast because it's been again, their content. They produce cool looking artwork, and people like that. So that type of stuff does well. So it could definitely reach up to here. Like, I could see it flipping and, easily reach 100,000 market cap, up to 200, 300,000. Shouldn't be an issue. But again, it needs to make a name for itself, and we'll see where it goes, where the community wants to take it. Here it is on Kaspa.com. So, people like buying this thing, and that's pretty cool. Seems to have nice support. The community is definitely growing, and it's got a strong community right off the bat. Like, I shared it, I joined the Telegram, and the community is pretty cool. So, that's my 2 cents on Mantis, what I think about it, and the potential for it moving forward. It's we're gonna have to see. Like, it's a very young project, but it's nice. It has a strong start, so we'll see where it ends up. Look back at this early animation. Okay, we're gonna look here, and it pays respect to, like, you got the Nacho Wyborski, you got the Conan, Conan of Kaspa, you got the Burt on Kas, you got the Kango on Kas, you got anything else, and you got the Croak on Kas. So these are like the big players on KRC20. Then there he goes, the Mantis. So the animation's all pretty cool. They keep producing content like this. I'm sure they're gonna be on the same tier as some of these projects that we know of. It could definitely make a good name for itself, but we'll just have to see. It's just one of those like micro cap things, and it's a bit of fun. Nothing serious. It's a little meme. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Peace out.